yes. Sweet yes. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Alright. Streaming. You know, it's been a while since I've done one of these. It has been a while. It's been a bit. It's been a chunk of change of time. Right. People toilet, yes. Fallen Cross, also yes. These are all yeses joining my chat. Everyone here is a yes. Hi, GMK, welcome to the stream. So, look, I didn't stream on, I think it was Tuesday or something. Yeah, it was like Tuesday, and I had gotten home, like, I think it was like so late. It was so late when I got home, and then like, fucking, well, I got home at like, what, like 12:30 or like 1, but it was after like fucking doing dariacore, so yeah, no, I was just way too sloshed to stream. Like, I got home, and then I'm just like, it would take me like hours to sober up, and by the time that I do, it's already going to be 2:30 a.m., which is when I sent that DM out. Or maybe I was like doing something. What the fuck was I doing that night? I don't think it was Birio. I think what it was I remember what it was. I was hanging out with a friend, a former coworker, and we went out to like a fucking, like, not really a pub, but kind of like a pub. And we were there for a bit until, you know, pretty close until closing. I just got home really fucking late. And then Thursday was Thanksgiving. I wasn't home. Whatever. Oh my god, Cardboardian with the fucking makeover? That's a Roblox character with an anaglyph effect over it. Honestly, if I knew anaglyph was an effect, I would have done that when I was like 9 years old, personally, just because, you know, it's that aesthetic. Although I did have a phase where I would take a bunch of photos and then apply like a very subtle anaglyph, at least, you know, or sorry, a 3D filter. I'll apply a very subtle 3D filter to my photos and like some grain and stuff. You know, did you know that's called anaglyph? The splitting of an image? Not to be confused with chromatic aberration, which is like a byproduct of just how lenses work. Chromatic aberration is the wrong term, by the way. You watched my Huffin edit for repeat on 2 hours? Why? Why did you do that? But yeah, Cardboardian. Chromatic aberration is an effect of like lenses. Like when you zoom in really, really, really far on a camera, you can start to see that effect happen. But when you do it like purposefully, like to, you know, split the channels to like, you know, one red and one blue, and then you like put them apart, kind of like how old 3D movies did. It's called anaglyph. I was gonna say, don't ask me why I know this, but I know this because I'm a fucking nerd and I experimented with these exact effects. I think knowing terms, you know, I'm yapping for— shut up! I'm stalling, actually, because I have this FLP that I don't know what the fuck to do with. All I know is that I have some, like, semblance of a drop, maybe a second drop, that's, like, unfinished, and I have a sound design idea that I don't know how to do, and I'm scared to get to that point, because then I'm gonna have to actually produce. But in the meantime—
became cultured. GMK celebrates 6 months of membership. Oh hey, cheers to 6 months of the queen of the bread of femme cooking banger tunes. Cheers to more months of vibes and getting a full passion-made song.
I'm saying, like, hopefully a finished song comes out of one of these fucking streams sometime soon. I've always been really bad at cooking on stream. I feel like it's not, I don't know, entertaining to watch, so it's, like, hard for me to really lock in. And when I do really lock in on producing, the viewership is fucked and the chat activity is shit because I'm not really engaging. I should just make more edits. Right. Well, have you considered that I like making music more than I like making edits? You know what I mean? I like making edits, which is why I do plan on making visualizers for my music, which is what I enjoy doing more than making edits. Not that I don't. Literally the whole reason why I made Huffin was because I was fucking around and having fun. Hurry up with the stalling. Shut up! This part sucks. Sorry. All right, that's it. That's what I have so far, pretty much. But yeah, no, I don't talk when I'm previewing a track because I'm previewing the track. You know what I mean? I see. Well, don't worry, like YouTubers of ye old. It's just a matter of the grindstone, not being afraid to make mistakes. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't really. JMK, I don't know necessarily how to explain to you how my workflow is very altered when doing things in front of people rather than doing things on my own. I could release that and be banging. Unfinished? Fuck you mean? Jim. No, but yeah, it's like, what's it called? When people watch me do I just do things differently. And so what I tend to do is like, I tend to work faster and like, you know, produce in a certain way that's more visually interesting than it is like practical. Because when I'm producing on my own, I'm doing a lot of experimentation and I'm doing a lot of, well, frankly, boring shit. So that I can produce like a decent result. Best EDM of the year? I think that is an overstatement, but I really, really do appreciate that you think that. I'm very underrated. Thank you. Sorry this summer. I'm saying it's been a while. Like this fucking thing. Okay, if I'm being honest, I haven't been only working on this. It's because it's like when I would open up FL Studio on my own time, I would open this project and I did some grinding off camera. Like I added reverb to a vocal and then I changed the build up, like the EQ of the vocals and the build up so that it would, you know, sound better. But I didn't add anything here. I didn't really change anything with this. Because I've just been doing stupid shit. For example, like half of the reason grinding off screen had eyes. Yeah, normally me saying like I'm doing grinding off camera is meant to be like, oh, like a whole new section of the track just spawned in. But really, it's just very minor. Like I chip out it sometimes because I'm doing stupid shit like this, like putting Dave Blunts with Fetty Wap. It's hard, you know. Like I just be stupid shit. I took a break from watching your things because I was busy preparing some release stuff, and now I'm finally done. I come back to your channel and I've heard this before. Yes, it's weird, right? That I'm just like on stream at least. I'm only working on that, but off stream, like I made this. I have okay. I do that because it's funny and it's so fire. It's so fire. I think, as in, it's so fire in the sense where I just have fun listening to it. Like, that's the same thing with Huffin. Like, I'd probably never release it. I was probably never going to release Huffin if it wasn't that fun to make. But it's just like, I just do shit that's just like fun to make. Just Brazilian funk spam? Yeah. Just release already? I released the whole EP, though! I released the whole EP, though! It's in the description! Ah! And it's not him either! What's your opinion on Skibidi Toilet? Serious? Not just the animation itself. What does that mean? Like, what are you asking? Do more EP then? I will try. They haven't slept in 6 days. This is not true. My EP jump scared you? Good! What is this stream? Don't worry about it, Mandini. This is the average fembread stream. You should know. You fucking been here before. Do singles? I have to finish a track first, chef. I gotta finish something. Release an LP? Fucking Christ. Fuck it, just drop. Drop what? Is it actually good? I think Skibidi Toilet was something fun to make for that person, and it was just an SFM animation of a remix of a meme. You know what I mean? Release it on Lost Frog? Yeah, just let me get on fucking Lost Frog real quick. So, as I was gonna say, the problem with me finishing a track is that most of my tracks get stuck in what I call the loop phase. Please don't spam. My tracks get caught in the loop phase very often. Like this one, Scream. No, I have neighbors. I really wish I could. But they get stuck in the loop phase where I just have like a cool idea that's like 8 bars, maybe 16. For example, yeah, I have this that literally does sound like a running game. I don't know how it sounds like Mario to do. That's crazy. But yeah, no, this is like some. I guess it's drum and bass. Really, it does kind of slap. I actually like this sample a lot. I scream as loud as I want. No one can hear me. You are lucky. You sound like you live in the fucking boonies. No, but my neighbors are not built like that. My Chronic said it was good. You went to my unlisteds. Thank you. That's cool. You're hype. You're a real head, actually. Because you understand that I edit. That was that point in my life, actually. I did edit more than I made music. But that was a different time. But I still made music, and arguably, like, I was really, really, really good at it. Flies through my winter. Kill yourself. Actually kill yourself. You know what I mean? You made freaky music? What does freaky music sound like? Is that just Seabat? No, this sample is kind of hard. I cooked and edits. Gracias. Thank you. And then like I have some other shit. I'm just gonna scroll through my throwaways really quickly before I work on the main thing. Because I just want to let you guys know that yes, I'm making music. It's just none of it's finished. That's really cool, Aquanon. Have I ever heard of Soundtrap? Haven't I talked about how I've used to use Soundtrap? Because, fucking drop. You just reminded me of the fucking Drake song, dude. What the hell is wrong with you, Mandini? Those who sound in trap. Yeah, no, I used Soundtrap back when, like, you could still, like, upload your tracks to the community and then fucking, like, you could look at other people's tracks and stuff. Like, I used it back then because I made, like lo-fi and shit. I might even have a song on here. Void Toasty? There it is. I used to call myself Toasty because I fucking whatever. I don't know. This is for those who know. You've learned how to compose by recreating. That's a really, really, really good way to learn how to compose, because if you learn from songs that are well put together and you try to replicate those things that are well put together, you will pick up some shit. Nada was good. I applaud you for thinking Nada was good. I thought Nada was mid, and that was my first, like, edit of that caliber, and I made it because my friend told me to. You know, before that, I hadn't really made, like a real montage. Like, I've experimented in Premiere Pro here and there, but that was my first one, really. And I even have some, like edits in the cut. actually. By edits, I mean one. I have one singular edit that's unreleased. Maybe two. But like, I used to make shit like fucking like this. Know what I mean? Like, I was just doing shit, bro. This is my Soundtrap days. You could already tell I had a concept of like how the fuck to make a chord and shit. Retro soundtrack, this was lo-fi before lo-fi, as in before I made lo-fi, because if you go to my older stuff on SoundCloud, it's way more lo-fi like. This was the start of that, because I listened to a lot of Omniboy. If anyone here knows who Omniboy is, you are amazing, but I highly doubt it. It's kind of niche. But it was a lot bigger, like, 2018. Absolute dubstep when I started recreating songs of Gangsta's Paradise and the songs started to sound good. Like I'm saying, old Chinese drum intro. I used a lot of funk sounds in the creation of this thing. That's hard. I know Omni Femboy. Right. Anyway, this is another fucking dumbass loop. This is literally dumbass loop. I will not do anything with this ever, because I've made this exact track 10 times. Do I have the What's a KB edits? Like his original ones? Are you from Aqua Unknown? Are you from Minecraft? Or do you, or are you just actually? Yes, you are. Okay, so you actually, do you know? Okay, are you from Bedrock? And follow-up question, do you know What's a KB's alternate alias? You watched me back during the Cranix times. You're from Bedrock. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And you might not be like super tapped. Yes! Yes! Awesome! Perfect. You're in the know. Where are his edits? I don't know. They're in my fucking DMs. Honestly, he went from, well, pretty horrid to really good. In a really short span. But like literally, like just in my DMs, like he has a lot, like some pretty cool snippets and some pretty cool ideas. Because he started using After Effects way before I started using After Effects. So for me to do the effects that he would do, it would just take a lot more work, which I would still pull off. Because I actually never released an edit using After Effects because I would never finish, because that interface is fucked to me. All of my edits are Premiere Pro. But like, no, yeah, like, he has some pretty cool shit, but it's not out because he's really also insecure and he hasn't been editing in like a while. Yes, they're Premiere Pro. So many nested clips, dude. You have no fucking idea. It's the never and the I don't want that many friends in the first place edits. That's what I'm saying. The I don't want that many friends in the first place edits would be sick. But that's like, like on a classic. What I would. Oh my fuck. Idea. Hold on. Anyway, here is the loop that I will never finish. Stop screaming, my headphones are vibrating. My neighbors must be pissed then, because if I'm yelling to you, then my neighbors downstairs, they can hear me. Upstairs, they can hear me. These walls are thin. The only thing that is preventing the sound from escaping is the 7 layers of paint that the landlords have put on all the walls. Never finishing that. Literally, Martin Garrix, some fucking basic ass, like, literally, like, that's the thing. Sometimes I'll make some really cool shit, and then, like, I put drums on it, I do everything, and I listen to it, and oh my god, it's generic house. I've literally made this exact fucking track before. Blood Pop? Fuck. What is it called? I've made this shit before. Generic. House? Fembread house? What is this? No, it's not that. Whatever. Anyway, generic dariacore. I honestly, for as generic dariacore is, I can't make it. My brain doesn't allow me to. Yeah. fucking I just can't. I would have to download like dariacore drum kits, which I refuse to. I refuse to do that. I'm naturally contrarian. That's 2. 3, my production style is so formulaic that I just don't have like the brain to do like the stuff that generic dariacore. I feel like a lot of generic dariacore, some of it grooves well, some of it doesn't groove well because the grooves are constantly being interrupted by random ass fucking sounds. The OG dariacore albums groove very well. I don't know. I can't. My brain doesn't conceive of those ideas, and whenever I'm thinking of an idea that's even remotely in that like category, like I just go my own direction. Sounds a bit more formulaic. I rely more on my musicality rather than sound selection, and you know, it's cool. Yours all over the place. Yeah, like some of your stuff sounds good. Some of your stuff sounds overwhelming and unintentional, which is fine. Like if that's your style, it's not mine. You know, I like to think that everything that I place has intention and follows the groove, you know? But some of your shit sounds really, really, really fucking cool. And you have a lot of really, really fucking cool ideas and like sound design ideas and groove ideas that I think would sound sick, you know? That's the thing, is the head bop has to be consistent, but also like, I don't know, your sounds have to mean something. And so when I have that mindset and I make generic dariacore, it's like I make too much space for those sounds that need to mean something. And it sounds a bit too clean and not hyper poppy, which is fine. And that's just my style, I guess, which is usually what happens. Shout was my attempt at making generic dariacore. And then it became something completely different, which is cool. It sounds sick. If you haven't liked the stream, by the way, you should do so right now. Because there will be a lot of viewers here who will just forget that button. And that's fine. I'm just reminding you it's there. Yeah, finding a melody and building off that. I mean, I guess. But, like, you know, your definition of building off that varies, you know, from person to person. What the fuck are you saying, XDR? 2 likes only? That's 2? There's way more people in here than 2 people. I know that. Lurkers wake up, hit the like button, and tab back out. You know what I mean? You don't even have to talk in here. Often sounds repetitive, sometimes doesn't. Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like, because that, whether or not it sounds repetitive, depends entirely on your definition. 6 likes, my fault. Depends on your definition of building. You know what I mean? Thing is, like, I'm making different genres out here. I'm experimenting. I'm not just making future house. I'm not just making dariacore. 4 big guys. You know what I mean? I make beats. I fuck around. I do some shit. And if you're in my Discord server, you've already heard some of these because I will post them in the feedback channel or I'll post them in my Flex Zone. Yeah, this is the PS2 sound effect. So the reason why this FLP is called Stolen from Ethereal is because someone... I say, this thing... It was stolen from some fucking... Not some fucking... It was stolen from Ethereal in my Discord server, who posted some track which went like this. And, like, it's just, like... It's, like, jungle. But that first part... That's a loop. That is a loop. Hi, StockX. Your name sounds like StockX, like the sneaker website. Also, what is your PFP? It's hard to see, because PFPs are small. But it looks interesting. Like a drawing. With some kind of fucking meme that I don't get. But yeah, it's like a PS2. So I'm like fucking around. I'm like making beats and stuff. Will I release this as some kind of like snippet? I don't know. Maybe I'll do a single that is just a bunch of my snippets like strung together. What is I'm Not AU5? Actually, I need to hear this really quickly. I think this is another thing. I have been like for as long as I haven't been streaming, I have just been making a bunch of loops and throwaways This is, I think, another loop that actually sounds really cool, and I want to build on it. But I don't know how. So it's stuck in the loop phase, like my other stuff. I can't seem to find any Doom-styled breakcore. Define Doom-styled. A PFP is a knife surrounded by nihilist text, made in Procreate. Fire. How to make breakcore. Yeah, yo, good fucking luck. Listen to Venetian Snares. It's Lucky Star version of Dylan Klebold. See, that's the kind of shit that, like, even if you explain it, I don't get it, but it's probably really funny to you. Or cool to you. You know? And I appreciate that. That's some deep cut shit, and I fuck with that. Like, Doom the game? Whoa. Wait a minute. Yeah. Do you mean, like, breakcore? It also sounds dark and heavy metal-ish? That might exist. Anyway, this is some other fucking project that's stuck in a loop phase. I haven't actually heard it in a while. What's crazy is this isn't even a high-tech attempt. I think fucking AU5 was making some kind of tutorial, and he had a groove that sounded really cool, and so I stole it. I just make break by putting break beat in each count and then cutting up to information. I think that's jungle, SockX. Fucking, because the problem is, like, what would I... This sounds so fire! But, like, I don't know what to do with it! At least I don't use Apple loops. Well, that's where you're wrong. My thingy needs more oomph. Yeah, all my thingies needs more fucking oomph. That's why it's stuck in the loop phase. Upload it to YouTube? Why would I do that? No one's gonna watch it. You will. But not many people will. That's what SoundCloud's for. And even then I won't do that, because that'll just, like, saturate my SoundCloud with snippets that have, like, 100 listens each. Let people grow on it if they want. Forgot you? No, people totally. You're just, like, fucking saying shit. I am technically uploading it. Make a snippets playlist? Well, it's not really a... The problem is... it would not do well on YouTube, because unless I was already a previously established, well-known music artist where you would care to know what's going on in the background, by you, I mean the audience at large, unless that were the case, it simply would not perform well. I thought you didn't care about doing well on YouTube? It's not that I don't care about doing well on YouTube. It's more like I don't want to go the generic route, but the route that I want to go is very ambitious. I'm not going to make any money off of the music that I upload on SoundCloud because it's, you know, sample heavy. UMG would have a field day, and so therefore YouTube is the source of income. So of course I care about performing on YouTube. That's why my last upload was a fucking year ago, because, like, if I really didn't care, like actually didn't care, then I would be uploading a bunch of, like, snippets and, you know, bullshit, whatever the hell. And just praying people find it, which simply wouldn't happen. Not simply wouldn't happen, but it's very, very, very unlikely that me, somebody who produces an FL and is just uploading a bunch of random snippets, will, you know, make some kind of impact. Make edits out of the snippets. Aqua Unknown, you are almost there. You are almost there. I'm making edits out of the songs, Aqua Unknown. Not just the snippets, because then what's the point? Because if I just make edits out of the snippets, you can't listen to the snippet itself. There's no fucking point. You know what I mean? You make edits out of the songs to promote the songs. Do I want to get on good labels? Fuck no. I am the label. If I wanted to get on good labels, I wouldn't be producing dariacore. You know what I mean? Alright. What was I doing? This one. Save changes? No. But yeah. So no, yeah, like I do care about the. I mean, like before choosing music as my career path, YouTube was my career path, and this channel was simply an alt channel for me to throw shit on. Huffin was one of those throwaways, right? And so with that, you would concur. Okay, make more throwaways. Make more throwaways of songs that just aren't out, you know, and it's just dumb fucking edits. And that's the strat. I don't think it is. I think the reason why Huffin succeeded so well is because it's too mad, right? That's A. That's a huge part of it. And B, it was like fucking, what's it called? It was a very simple, very formulaic, very naturally addictive beat, right? Very mass appeal. I knew it was gonna blow up. You weren't here for me like breaking down like my thought process for making Huffin. Like I knew it was gonna blow up, and it did. Whatever, cool, yeah, cool, great, yeah. That's not what I make. That's not what I do. You know. But yeah, insane colors in the thumbnail. Yeah, that helps. It was very short. That helps. But the main point is that it's a formulaic and addictive and generic beats with a formulaic edits with a subject matter that most people will be somewhat familiar with. And then once it already captures that audience, then people outside of the bubble of Too Mad will be interested in it because it already has that prestige of having 2 million fucking views. Now it has like 4. Is this stream even making songs or just sharing films? Because fuck with both? I don't know. That's the fembread stream. Also, Prody, the way you make music, I would have thought it would have been the other way around. Like you were already like a dariacore head, and then you found Huffin 2, and then you're like, oh wow, cool. This is a cool person. I didn't think that I introduced you to that, which is fucking crazy to me, because that to me was also I was on the same level of throwaway as Huffin was. I just wanted to see if the people in my audience would fuck with it, you know, just like a test run to see if I wanted to do music, could I do it? And the answer was, yeah, sure. So now we're making music. So now I have to like lock in. So that does mean that we have to listen to this fucking track again. How old am I? I'm 21 years of age, which might seem old to you, but is young to me, because of the way time works. And to avoid yapping about that, yeah, 21? The whole grandpa. I know, because you're probably like 14, and that's fine, because I was also 14, and 21-year-olds to me were fucking old heads. But like, that's not really the case. You get there, and it's like, okay, you know, it's a little different. But my age, yeah, like that's like average age, between 14 and 16. That's like average age, which is fine. So I'm the grandpa, I'm the unk, I'm the grandma, I'm the auntie. I'm all of these things. I'm autistic. 80% of the viewers of fembread are autistic, by the way. No idea why. That's just how fucking things panned out. I'm actually a 57-year-old man pretending to be a Could I wish you a happy birthday? I'll wish you a happy birthday in 11 days. How about that? That part sucks. And then that part just has nothing on it. Okay, so I need to fucking fix this. Something about needing more boomers in chat. Hi, Eel. Might be able to gotta check it up. I mean, look, to be fair, with the advent of technology and like the ostracization of certain groups, because of the fact that everyone's social skills got fucked all the way upside down by COVID, might mean that most people have suddenly became autistic because it is neurodevelopmental. It's not only genetic, but it's also neurodevelopmental. You can become autistic later in life, actually. Or those traits can come out a lot more later in life than you might realize. But it's like a whole fucking can of worms, honestly. So I say I'm not. A lot of people say I am. Unrelated to that, 80% of the people who watch this fucking stream kind of are. For some reason. In one way or another. Okay, so I gotta fix this. Well, yeah, epilepsy is fucking genetic. Like, you fucked. They call you autistic. I know you were joking, people toilet. I wasn't just like talking to you. You don't think you got it? Good. That is a good thing. You can just go about fucking life normally. Raw dog that shit. Hi, Kev. I was born with pre-added brain rot. That is just not true. Unless you put a tablet in front of your face at age 4. It's just not true. It's something goofy flashing lights kind? Oh, okay. Interesting. Raw dog. You're an internet baby? I mean, I was an internet baby, but like... Wait, that doesn't help my case at all, actually. The fuck? If you're gonna keep cooking, I feel obligated to chart all of it. Don't do that. You will waste your time, but like... If you feel the need to... Hi, nerdy! Hi! What the shit? Hi! People tuning into the stream, we're active, we're alive. Hit the like button, by the way, if you haven't done so already. You should. You didn't know his parents could have been addicted to crack. That is true. That is a possibility, actually. I don't have to self-diagnose. I don't think anyone likes to self-diagnosed. You know what I mean? And I think because of that, actually, it has an inverse effect if people who have the thing don't feel like they have the thing because they feel like they're self-diagnosing. So they're kind of going about life with a bit of an ailment, with a bit of a difference that they don't really know that they have. And I say a bit because the scale varies. That's why they call it a fucking spectrum. I'm going to head out now. Well, I hope you join the Discord server so you catch the next one. Because you can give yourself a role that pings you the moment I go live. So you don't have to rely on YouTube's shitty notification system. And you might find a good community to hang out with too. I don't know. 13 viewers and only like 4 likes. It might just be on your end. You were in my Discord? Alright, we'll be more active then! Ah! Oh, then switch accounts? Oh, okay. Is South Park good or just edgy? That's subjective. When am I gonna make Britannica? Probably not. Play-Doh egg unboxing videos were fire. I was watching stick figures on crack when I was 9 years old. That was my shit. I was watching stick figures on crack, Astuff movie. I was on Stick Page. I was fucking playing the original Henry Stickmin series. You know what I mean? I was on Next Gen Studios. Alan Becker's the GOAT. All of that. All of that. Jerry Flash animations. I'm not that tapped in, unfortunately. Might have came across some Jerry Flash without knowing. But you know, that was my shit. You do not know any of these things? That is fine. That is fine. Used to love Henry Stickmin. I still love Henry Stickmin. That shit is fire. I thought it was really funny that Puffballs United made Among Us. If I wrote this score to then I'm pretty sure that the number will drop to 0. What do you mean? Ever played World's Hardest Game? Who hasn't played World's Hardest Game? You think me, a 9-year-old on the internet who was on fucking X-Gen Studios, wasn't on Addicting Games? The only reason why I was on X-Gen Studios was because of Addicting Games. Because you could play Stick RPG on the Addicting Games. AVG and Smosh had a basic? Yeah, Hall of Famers. That makes sense. So, what if I just like... This is the lead sound. What if I make this way higher? Yeah, like that. But what if I need... what if I wanted to be more... I'm back from doing something. You were jerking off. It's okay. You could just say you were jerking off. Gone to the reflexes stage, know how to pass it? Honestly, dude, just watch the world record. Just watch the world record and you're fine. How did basic uploaded? Fuck yeah, you're gonna go back to lurking? That is fine. Okay, so... Oh, I'm already using the gusher. What if I use it again? How did bro know? You said, something. Did I survive in November? No. No. I used concrete mix. Cement! That's concrete, baby! Okay, sorry. Okay, LFO tool. So what I'm gonna do is... I survived with barely? Good for you. Just join as Ari and AC. Awesome. I hope you verify, and I hope that you can actually find some people you vibe with, because that's kind of the most important thing, really. Weak. I didn't participate in this for addicts. Yeah, I didn't participate because I am an addict. So, like, think about that. Chew on that. The turtle is back for the second Lao. Oh my god. Oh, lap. Sorry. Thought you said some like fucking obscure to where I didn't like. I can't speak English sometimes. And I'm a streamer. I do this. I used to stream Minecraft, but I can't speak English anymore. Apparently. What the fuck? Cart smack. Jesus Christ. Sounds. Pros XQC? Literally. Don't worry, Peepoo Toilet will you will succeed next time. Maybe. Did I choose to react to the Tower? I actually didn't. I completely forgot. Sorry. What if I do keep it down here? Where the fuck is verify? Check channels and roles. I don't know why it's not visible to you by default. It should be. I set it up so it should be. But if it's not, then check channels and roles. It's also literally like pinned in all unverified channels. And there's also a link to the verified channel in the description of all the unverified channels. I feel like this sounds like shit. Call me crazy. There is no verified. There literally is, unless you're already verified. It has a fucking check mark next to it. Like a green check mark. It says verification. Or channels and roles. Browse channels. There's a channel called verification. And it might be unchecked for you. And so you should check it. It's hidden. That's crazy. I said it to not be by default. So Discord just kind of fucks you over sometimes. I mean, most people have managed to verify without like manual input. Most people. But some people either seemingly can't because they don't know how to do a CAPTCHA, or the channel just doesn't fucking exist for them. And so they have to go to channels and roles, the most unused feature in Discord, to fucking find it. I feel like this sounds like shit. Like, I feel like this sounds like fucking shit. And it still isn't there in channels and roles? What do you mean? Oh my fucking god, it's not. Why? That should be like the only channel that's visible. What? Oh, you can check server guide. Sorry, not channels and roles. Server guide. Fucking, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Discord just sucks. Yeah, you have to check server guide because the only things in server guide are rules, roles, and verification. Even if you're already verified, it should still be there. But yeah. I asked for my potential role. I'm so happy I have it. I just got back from playing Gartic Phone. Riley from Diary of a Wimpy Kid got ran over by a semi-truck. Hell yeah. Why do they call them semi-trucks if they're bigger than trucks? You ever thought about that? I think that happened in a book. So, is this carrier doing anything? No. Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, that's why fucking the Brits call them lorries, because they're just different vehicles. Gonna actually head out now? Alright, well, it was nice of you, specifically you, to stop by. I'm back, that was fast. What? Because of the semi-trailer? That makes sense, but I also feel like that's a very stupid and American reason to call it a semi-truck. I feel like Americans aren't very bright when you compare them to other countries. But that's just me. Just came from a dentist? Can you feel your mouth? It's a weird fucking thing to ask. We're just roasted a country. Yes, I fucking hate America. Yesn't. Awesome. Dude, Americans are fucking stupid. Like on average. Just on average. If you average the entire country, not just the people in this fucking chat, the entire country, Americans are fucking stupid. In general. Very barbaric. Very quickest solution. Very save money at all costs, even if it compromises quality. I don't hate you, you're in Australia. I mean, that's alright, but you guys don't even have that many cars. All your cars are imports, except for like the fucking... There's some truck. There's some fucking truck. I forgot. As an American, I hate Americans. That's what I'm saying. Like, takes one to know one. Like, as an American, myself, I fucking hate Americans. That's in some states, though. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about Utes, by the way. I'm not saying, oh, all Aussies drive Utes. Like, Utes aren't even like that popular anymore in fucking Australia. Like, maybe they were like in the early 2000s. But whatever. I want to move to Canada and get the fuck out of here. I mean, I guess, but Trudeau's a dick. You know what I mean? Go to Amsterdam. Sort of, they were. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Like they were sort of popular, but their popularity was like blown out of proportion by other people who were like, "You look at the funny cars Australians drive," and so the impression was all Aussies drive fucking Utes. It's just not true. Oh my God, Shanky? Do I miss you? Candidly, no. But that's only because I haven't really thought of a Shanky. Also, why the fuck is your whole docs your name? The only reason why I say no is because it's like, you know, like, it's not like, oh, like, I hate you or I dislike you in any way at all, ever, at all. Like, that's not really what I mean, like, in the slightest. What's your name? I know it's your fucking name, but it's like, whatever, dog. Whatever, dog. I don't know. I just personally, as a former Minecrafter, find it weird to put your first and last fucking name as your YouTube username. But that's just me, though. I had Imperial, I love Metric. Yeah, Metric just makes way more sense, honestly. It is just better. Take some weed and chill out. I'm fine. I'm chill. As a former miner. Well, that's also true. If you replace the E with an L, I think I was. Almost minimum 110. Yeah, what the fuck? This sounds... So, what if I took this... What's my favorite BPM? Fucking, I don't know. That's actually, I don't know. My favorite BPM for like the kind of stuff that I mainly make is like around 150 to 160. But if I'm making like beats, 142, you know, and I bounce around. But if I'm making anything else, then, you know, it depends on what the fuck I'm making. Playing too hot? That's hard. Freshmen are easy to fool. I told him I put a card in the back, but I never did. The BandLab 3 BPM hack? What is that useful for? Ow. Why is it called auto drive on a plane? Shouldn't it be autopilot? I think that's an Aussie thing, because I haven't heard of the term auto drive. It's auto swimmer? I mean, you are swimming through air, which is a fluid. Is it not autopilot? That's what I'm saying. Like, that has to be an Aussie thing. Slow down vocal chops, please do a slow reaver thing about a slow reaver. The fuck? So just slowing music down? You don't need a fucking BandLab bug for that, bro. Just download FL Studio. It's autopilot for a car? Oh, are you saying why isn't it called auto drive? And why is it called autopilot? I'm sure that... Well, it's not autopilot. It's cruise control. The fuck? You can get FL Mobile a shank. Because I'm a pilot, duh. Good eye, mate. Head ass. Why is there a pen called auto drive? It's not. I think that's an Australian thing. I haven't heard of that term ever. Yeah, like I do think that's an Aussie thing. FL Mobile no can't be asked. Okay. Right. It's distorted, it's nice, it's cool. Sound goodizer. Ow. Doesn't sound good. Right, so I'll say the shitty BandLab makes sense. I only use BandLab to scream in the car for Death Grips covers. That's hard. You're not remaking all your presets? Well, Shanky, I used to use fucking Soundtrap, and eventually I had to grow up. So if you want to make, like, fire music, then you will too. But if you're cool with BandLab, you're cool with BandLab. That's cool. But you put them in FL when you're done? Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I don't want to make music to perform live. I'm going to turn in 2025. Is this true? And if so, well, you have to make music. What kind of music do you fucking make? Don't do it. I want to make this sound hard. The fucking Roblox glitch. Where is it? Sound better than this. Yeah. Tour Singapore. Tour Antarctica. Yeah. Do you incarnate a character store upon your just group? Oh, wow. That's actually pretty cool. 30 different amateur musicians available performing turns. Ah. Well, then stand out from the rest. Use FL. You don't gotta fucking, like, torture yourself. You'd have more fun in North Korea than India. Quite frankly, that is... I just don't think that's true. I just think that's true. Like, at all, really. Did I really chew gum in Singapore? I have a Singaporean friend. No, actually, no, I don't. He's from Nepal, not fucking Singapore. Completely different place. And you'd have more fun in Nordcore? You'd have more fun in Nordcore? You wouldn't be able to do shit in Nordcore. They don't let you have anything in fucking Nordcore, dude. It's fucking Nordcore. They put you on death row for having drugs. Yeah, Singapore's fucked. Don't go to Singapore. And don't go to fucking Nordcore either. It's impolite to smile at a stranger. I don't know, but I have to rewatch the Boy Boy documentary. You could have so much fun trolling in Nordcore. Imagine the amount of blasphemy. It's not necessarily fun when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun, awaiting execution, right? That's when the trolling has to cease. India's let me see for the world's biggest stink bomb. That's crazy. Oh, you meant on a metro. Oh, that's actually okay. That changes things. Actually, not just in general. The big turnoff, the guns. Man, don't go to fucking America then. Step foot in Nashville. Just get your shit blown clean off. Without a prescription. That is insane. That is insane, KOE, if true. Insane if true. Anyway, processing. No sure I'm not going to the US. Fair point. Not even to visit fembread? Wow. Okay, I'm checking. Never searching the West as long as I live. I mean, that's fine. Americans are stupid, though. This is true. This is true. Gonna have to meet you halfway. All right, so we out to Amsterdam. Like, I'm down to go there. I'm down to actually experience some decent fucking city infrastructure for once. Some Denmark considered the safest? Maybe. Sure, I guess. Sure, okay, yeah. Saw a video of a guy asking some Indian guy, where does he shower? And he said, I should shower with an eyebrow up and all. France is too west for you already? Okay, well, I think you're just a fucking weirdo then. I think you're just a contrarian for no reason. You're limiting your experiences on some random belief you just decided to have. So, what if I just distort it? Nah, not belief. Well, it's not a belief, it's a value system. However you logically try to define it, it is your value system. And because of your value system, French is too far west for you. I do agree that you're bored, KOB. I'm fucking bored too. We're talking about city infrastructure over here. I'm trying to fucking make music. But it's my fault for being too much of a nerd. I refuse to cross the prime meridian, and that is a value system that you hold. And that's cool, I guess. I think you're lame for that. I'm gonna be fucking honest. I think that is inherently lame. But that's fine. That's what, yeah, KOE, that's the thing. Making music is boring unless you're the one making the music. Or you are in the same room as someone making music and you're like making a track together. Otherwise, it is kind of tedious. A shaman told me so. That's really funny. You're gonna get Final Destination. Right. Damn. I think that's what happened when I tried to distort it. It sounded like shit, but I could probably make it sound better. What if the pre, it's like, right? So it just distorts all of that. And then I EQ it again, or sound organizer. A lot of experimenting is involved, which, yeah, that's the thing, is the experimentation of it is what makes it, like, inherently, as the average person, inherently not interesting to watch. Time lock in. In the meantime, lock in. Yeah, I mean, real shit. But look, in the meantime, Shanky, fucking get a real DAW, dude. Like, I'm just saying. FL is barely considered a real DAW. Meal costs almost $10 everywhere. Was that 10 USD? It's not bad. House French to West. Kev, Shanky is in like fucking like Far East, dude. I'm joking. I have Ableton. Awesome. Good for you. Thank fuck for that. What's up, one lusted? I always forget how to read that. Gonna hop on the Jenner AM and lots of listen to the chat. It's fucked. Right. Now what if, let's say I need a stupid fucking effect. I need a dumb fucking effect. 1-1 lusted. Yeah, I was about to read it as 1-1 lusted, which I think would just not be correct. Currently playing Power Washer Simulator. Awesome. What is buffer glitch? Nothing. I tried using this fucking plugin. It doesn't do anything. To me. The jam filter to cabinet, Develock. Top 10 Gmod funny moments. I'm saying. Bros in his panther lol. This is for those who know. What the fuck is it, Develock? Where'd I go? I dropped off the scrim scene, and CVC's gone to shit. I heard that the scrim scene was thriving, actually, and there was a lot of new talent on the come up. But no, I, fell off the face of the earth in the scrim scene because I never really believed it. Believed in it, really. Like, Kanoko was my, last hurrah, and then they said, okay, you wanna know what happened, Shanky? You wanna know what happened? This is what happened. I was working on the scrim tutorial. It was a very, very long project, multiple pages of a script, an hour and a half of recording. I had to storyboard it. I had to source a lot of the footage, which might not exist anymore. Some of it because it is CVC footage. I downloaded most of it. It's somewhere on my SSD, external one. I edited together a rough cut. And the rough cut is only containing the footage I downloaded from those sources, and everything in between is shit that I would have to recreate in replay mode or graphics I have to recreate. And then as I was doing that, Hive announced that they were going to drop Treasure Wars and replace it. And so because of that, I said, fuck it. There's no use for me making a tutorial for a game that will no longer exist. Deep down, I kind of had the feeling that they might go back on their word, because why would they abandon a whole game mode even in like CS's? But no, yeah, they announced that they were gonna update the game, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I left. I dropped the tutorial. I pretty much I wasn't really scrimming to begin with. Like, I wasn't really on a team. I'm not that good at the fucking game. I can fight people, and that's it. I was more helpful as like a production assistant, whatever the fuck. And because in my mind the game was going to cease to exist, I was like, okay, so instead of taking my attention and my effort and focusing it on making this game an esport, which I still love this fucking game, I will instead direct it into something else that I'm really good at, which is music. So I started doing music instead and focusing on myself. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I left the scrim scene. Like I'm gonna delete Minecraft, fucking delete all my friends. Like, I just chose to live a different life. Because I'm at that point in my life where I have to think very, very intently about what am I going to do for the rest of it. How will I make my money? And so for me, I just started to do music instead. And so that's why I fell off the face of, the Minecraft scene. Who trying to play Gummy Bear Crash Party on Roblox? I will in maybe like 30 minutes to an hour when I stop streaming. Bye Fem, bye KOE. I'm glad you could stop by. Do I stroke because this makes me happy? Honestly, that is the mindset of people who struggle to not, struggle with addiction. Because they know they need to do what makes them happy. And then their brain short circuits. And then they're like, oh, but drinking makes me happy. So they just fucking drink. Go look through music, OG. Thank you. I hope you think it sounds good. Just rewatch the past minute because my SoundCloud randomly open for you. You can hear your shit. Sorry. You don't? That's fair. I'm sure someone will. Why do you think I have a fucking audience, Shanky? What do you think these people are here for? They're not here for my voice. I think it sounds like shit. They're here for the music. And you're not into dariacore, and that's fine. But these people are, Shanky, the people who you're ignoring, who you refuse to acknowledge as my audience. I'm joking. They fuck with the music. Never listen to music ever? That's actually so valid. That's actually so valid. Some people do just watch the streams, which is like fucking perfect. That's fine, Like they found what they like. My voice is soothing. Thank you. I hope it sounds soothing when I sound like a girl, because it won't sound like this forever. And on that bombshell, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Gonna lurk while playing Blade and Sorcery. Sorry if I hit you with an accident. How's this the first stream you've caught? I don't know, Shanky. You tell me. You fuck with the music, Girl or nah, girl is not nice. It's always during school hours on weekdays. Yeah, for you it's on school hours. For me, it's 1 in the fucking morning. Oh, you're homesick? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I like turtles. So I'm going to go use the bathroom. And in that time, I would like you, the chatters, to not spam, to not be fucking mean to each other for no fucking reason. Be civilized. Converse. Get to know each other. Because we're the community. Let's make friends. And don't fucking vote kick me again. I swear to God. You have online classes while you're there? That makes sense, Dav, actually. And I can't explain why, but the way that you socialize, that makes a lot of sense. And that's all I can really say. I'm going to go use the bathroom. What do you mean have fun? What do you mean have fun? I'll be right back. I will be right back. Kissing a river? What is wrong with you? I got vote. There's it does. Also not brother. But yes, sometimes this chat can be weird to simply be in and chat in when the chat is just like brain rotted. And I do understand that. I think about that a lot. You know, I do think about that, like, you know, what is it like for the we failed to vote. That's like 3. Ah. Yeah, happens. Look, I'm unkickable, probably getting railed on. That would happen after the stream, not during. If I consistently fail at 3, it is a hit or miss with this chat, yeah. I mean, look, I mean, I guess that just speaks to, you know, how people as a community, you know, it's not exactly easy to unify. Yeah, they just couldn't type a number? I don't know what you've been through. Oh boy. Okay, so what the fuck was I doing? I was producing? Bullshit. Is that terrible so far? It's Ryan! I forgot you were making music. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was just chatting. Dude, yeah. I'm a yapper, Ashenki. You've watched my old streams. I talk more than I play Skywars. Or, no, I talk while I play Skywars, because I can actually do that while talking. I can't produce while talking. It's hard. Right, and then... What if I do this? That was a joke, fembread? I wasn't joking! The fuck? Have I seen the new weekly items? No, I haven't played Skywars in like 4 months. Whenever I hop on Minecraft, I play Pop PvP with Kev. I'm like, that's it. It's weird? Awesome. What does it entail? Would you like to tap me in? Because I don't fucking know what's going on in the Hive network nowadays. Another sound geyser? I think that's enough sound geysers. Flame bow, but RNG, so like flame sword. All right, it's interesting. Chomper destroys blocks. Does it destroy blocks like a TNT does, or does it destroy blocks like in a 1 block radius? Like it's like you place it and it does the same thing as an auto bridger, where like you aim it and it depletes the blocks in that path. Like, is it like that? It's kind of auto bridger. Okay, yeah. Awesome. I know exactly what you mean. You bring back OG Fire Sword and Skywars is saved. I'm saying you can aim it down. Awesome. Well, yeah, because you can break blocks, so you can angle it. Yeah. You think I can get my own role that says the toilet sitter? If you boost, you can. Lifesteal sword, 1 out of 10 chance of regen. Is that sword like an iron sword, or does it have the same... Like, how far away is the lifesteal sword? Okay, it's iron, so it's not... It's like 2 steps away from a sharp 1 diamond. But it still does half a heart's a full diamond. At least I think it does in Skywars, because the armor handles differently across game modes. The reason why, yeah, it does. It still does half a heart. Yeah, no. I know the spreads for all the splits, because I wanted to make a split spreadsheet. And you cannot do a split spreadsheet with an algorithm, because it's not linear the way the splits work. Like, it has to all be manually inputted. So I sat in a CS with RAIM with every combination of armor and every single weapon. And even weapons with the same, like, so Recurrence did it too? Yeah, but I made a spreadsheet that you could, like, it was a visual. The idea was a spreadsheet where, like, you could, so there's 4 slots and you could, like, scroll, the helmet, the chest plates, the pants, the boots, etc. Like, you can scroll them and make your own split and then just apply a sword and it'll tell you how many hits. And sometimes the hits are, there's like 2 different ones. To build a website, yeah, that would be cool. Sometimes the hits, there's 2 different values, because the way regen works is the regen is on a global clock. So that's why luckier regens happen, because regens are on a global clock. Am I Italian? No, I'm Dominican. Give me that sheep for real if I can find it. Maybe. I don't even think it's finished because I haven't like fully coded it. But yeah, no, it was like fucked. Like Bedrock is fucked, but it was I was gonna release the split spreadsheet alongside the scrim tutorial so that, you know, if you were a new scrimmer or even like a fucking seasoned one, because most people don't know the splits by heart unless you're Rame. This iCut does not roll new personality every week. That makes sense. Gonna make the site for some things if I could do the thing. I'll think about it, but I might do that because that seems interesting. I feel like it's needed because a lot of people, there's a lot of like niche knowledge that people generally know because it sometimes applies to what they do, but they don't know the full extent of. And that lack of knowledge can be the difference between like a good team and a really, really great team. Just because they know all these little things that if this was a more well-seasoned esport, everyone would know, and the competition would be way more fierce and way more metagames would be developed around it, such as fucking stealing gold. I feel like stealing gold would be way more meta. Well, it's intuitive, but it's not. It's not intuitive once you start to get down to like fucking like iron shoes and like fucking hitting people with tools and shit. Especially with bow meta, like is bow meta like is bow meta just okay? I'm meant to be producing, but now I'm curious. What the fuck is bow meta? And if bow meta is just always bow stalling, then I don't want to hear it because it's always been meta. Because if bow meta is just being like I can slash and just aggro bowing, oh, just people with good bow aim, that's it. Okay, so everyone's I can slash, cool. And bow spammers becoming cool? I mean, I guess. But like, is it just people who have good bow aim, but like shit positioning? Or like people are becoming smarter with how they place the bow around the map? So, good positioning too? Getting smarter? Okay, yeah, alright. So bow meta is essentially people are being better at the game, which is natural, I'd assume. I would hope that the escalation would happen way faster, but there aren't resources to do so. People don't fucking VOD review, because the game's not like Melee. You know what I mean? Like, people don't really have like the need to get insanely good, but the tools are there. You know what I mean? But they're actually thinking, yeah, cool, that's great. Because honestly, I thought I can slash was aim carried. No offense. Sometimes, bro, I can slash would just be running drills at mid and then just let people bypass around the fucking world. And then he wouldn't rotate back to base fast enough. He would instead try to go for the cross map trick shot from the center of fucking temple. Someone's bridging from green to Diogen. He misses the 3 shots. And so because of that, he's late on the rotate and he's the last one to get back to lose the fucking treasure. You know what I mean? They just fucking lose it. And so I'd assume people are smarter now with their positioning. But yeah. Fell asleep for a bit, that's fine. Just go to bed, people toilet. Your sleep is way more important than hearing me talk about Minecraft. I think so. I mean, I haven't really been watching scrims. If I like commentate a CVC and in my eyes not much has changed except for the fact that shit players are actually playing like decent scrim teams, then I'm gonna be kind of angry. I heard that only recently people have started taking advantage of fall boots and using the top of Rome to utilize fall boots, which are essentially just a boot chain split. And there are 2 boot chain splits out of 3 at mid, which are useful for most of neutral game before Diamond. Even after Diamond, when not the entire team has a split. That's only been a thing since June. I predicted that when fall boots came out. Most people have. For those uninitiated, there was an item that came out like essentially a year ago that costed the same currency that you would use to get diamond armor, which is like kind of like the main objective of like playing the fucking game. People kind of avoided buying those because, you know, why would I buy fall boots when I could just save up for diamond? Although it's only 2 emeralds and it's a fucking set of armor which lasts permanently. You know what I mean? And so like fucking only recently have people realized, wait, it's only 2 emeralds and it lasts literally forever? They banned fall boots and scrims? I think that's lame. You want to know what I see? You want to know what I fucking see? The rise of bowers counting fall boots. Because in my eyes, if somebody with fall boots is on a bridge and they get bowed off, they don't take fall damage. But that's fine, because when they're falling, they can only fall in one direction. Your DI does not change how far you fall unless you're 64 blocks up. Brought the bow meta? Finally! That's what I'm saying! Fall boots brought the bow meta, and so people are getting slightly fucking better. Like, finally! Fucking finally, dude! And then, like, I'd imagine that, like, people... What I imagined was people using fall boots to just bridge to the top of Rome, drop down, not even go for treasure, just fucking steal gold and ruin their eco and just cripple it to death. And then people would have to start, like, blocking off their own, like, gold gens or their own shops and shit so that people are, like, their own e-chests so people couldn't bank the gold they stole. Because Asia got raided? That's crazy. No, but, like, you know, the fact that it's only happening now and only, like, barely, and people, instead of choosing to get better, initially chose to ban fall boots is kind of why I just don't like the comment large. I get it. You don't want to embrace change. That's fine. You want a game that doesn't update? That's cool. Chess exists, Melee exists, and Bedrock can also exist. That is cool. You can improve in a game that doesn't change. However, you have to change the game. That's what has to happen. And only recently has that been kind of happening. Which is lame. And why I felt like, okay, like I don't want to go back to making the fucking tutorial because that's a chunk of fucking time just wasted IMO. Right? Bedwars is unscrimmable? Yeah, Bedwars is shit. Bedwars is a shit scrim game, I'd say. But what's it called? I didn't want to do the tutorial because, you know, it's a lot of you know, it's a waste of time. But I feel like they don't write. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people nowadays, they're just kind of brain dead and they just want to fight people, which is fine. You can play pot. Okay, no. It's not the fact that I don't want to make a tutorial for a dead game. I just don't want to waste my time. I don't care if the game's alive or dead. I just don't want to waste my time anymore, right? But if I were to make a tutorial, the whole reason for making the tutorial would be to raise the skill ceiling, because you would raise the skill floor. Now, what I mean is when new people come into the game, it takes them fucking forever to learn essentially what is the basics of scrimming. And then only then can they realize, oh, fall boots are actually kind of cool. But, like, if I were to make a tutorial and actually uncover, like, you know, everything else that goes on in a scrim to new people, right? Everyone would have a semblance of a brain. Everyone would be able to position themselves relatively well, work together as a team relatively well, break treasure relatively well because of strategy, right? Because they just know how the fuck to play the game. And so when new people know bare minimum how to play the game, the people who are currently there as, like, they want to defend their title because everyone's egotistical, I know that. The people who are currently there as the top, like the upper echelon of the game, they have to better their game to stay farther ahead of the rising competition. That would be the idea behind making the tutorial. It's to make the game better. More people will be able to get into it. There would be way more fierce competition, and from that competition would breed a lot more new strategies, a lot more different ways to play the game, and a lot more of a refined esports. You know? One man rushing one man blind rushing worked for a while because Raim did it. Because at the time, people weren't as coordinated enough on defense to be able to counter it. And Raim was also smart and saw openings. Like, he wasn't the fastest block inner. He just knew when to do so. And also played a lot of bridge and, you know, developed his strategy. And so everyone now saw that and was like, okay, I have to T-break now. So people focused more on the mechanical skill aspect of it. They focused more on blocking in faster and getting T-breaks faster so they could trust themselves more with their mechanics when they go bum rush a treasure 1v4 because they think they're Raim and they think less and do more. You know, that's level of play. But if you're instead taught that there is strategy behind it, there's timing behind it, there's decision making behind it, Everyone will be able to go for those bum rushes when applicable. And then will you have to be a lot more coordinated on defense to defend that? And then when the defense gets more coordinated, will you have to be more coordinated on the attack to get the treasure? You can block in like Vaizu. You can block in like fucking Vaizu. That guy was slow, frankly. And get T's because of strategy and positioning and team play. Which I feel like, outside looking in, is only utilized by a select few of teams. Because the other teams are filled with ego heads who, instead of wanting to play with the team, want to play for the clip. Right? And since everyone wants to play for the clip, and nobody actually knows how to play the fucking game, the skill ceiling doesn't go any higher. All that happens is people just clip each other, ego each other, you know, all this fucking bullshit. Like, it's like a social game more than it is an actual game. And so you scrim hoping not to get clipped. You don't scrim fucking winning. You scrim hoping to not get fucking clipped. You know what I mean? Because now it's like this ego head. Like, now you just want to, like, put people on TikTok and get some combos on them. You know? And people who want to analyze are just nerds. And then ban them from the... Like, the thing is, like, the nerds of Melee carried the fucking game of Melee. Like, yeah, there are people who want to hit clips and do funky shit. They will never do well in tournament, because tournament doesn't allow for that kind of play. In tournament, you play to win. You know? When you're fucking around with some homies, and you're just doing, like, dumb... Like, in a friendly scrim or something, like you would just fuck around, try to do stupid shit, hit some clips. But people are fucking around doing stupid shit, hitting some clips in, like, CVCs. You know, like in actual tournaments where you're meant to do these ratty strategies, and you're meant to do these strategies that are seen as inherently lamer, maybe, but win you fucking games. And then the hype is found in defending those lame strats. And that's where the cool shit's at. When someone and yeah, no, the commentators don't fucking know because they don't know shit. That's a given. Doesn't really matter. And they also just talk shit. They don't talk game, they just talk shit, and it's not funny. You can talk shit on comms and be funny. This was old Melee. Old Melee, comms were just talking shit, and it was fucking hilarious, and it was a hype. Also because you could hear the entire venue, which was a garage, in the background of the microphone. Hosted twice I'm cooked. I'm saying, you know? But they're just talking shit in their stupid fucking Minecraft accent, which is essentially a glorified Valorant accent. You know what I mean? Like, and they all have fucking headset mics, fucking, and then they make some weird ass racist joke because they're all Minecrafters, and then I don't know where fucking Meep to God 77 comes in like, oh, he's getting the T, and then he fucking F5s like 7 times while spectating the game, and fucking like, and like the whole scene is a joke. From the outside looking in. You know, the whole scene's a joke now. And it always has been a joke. And I've wanted to make it not a joke. And in my efforts, I realized, oh my god, this is a lot of effort. Everyone's a fucking child. And also, the Hive isn't exactly helping with that. The production quality just isn't there. But it's also like, you don't necessarily have to be a nerd to give a shit about production quality. You just have to learn how to work fucking OBS. Yeah, like, the Hive doesn't necessarily help, but, like, Nintendo didn't help Melee, and Melee is big and birthed Smash esports as we know it. When I'm talking about Super Smash, no, I'm talking about Minecraft Bedrock Edition, but I do tend to reference Smash Melee a lot as my comparison, because I see those two scenes very similarly, except for the fact that Melee is mainly IRL and Minecraft is mainly online. And the reason, not really the reason, the fact that Minecraft is mainly online makes it inherently more toxic and childish and amateurish and da-da-da-da-da. Melee, the tournament scene was built as a competitive game. A tournament scene, because people gave a shit. And it was initially built off of ego, and then the ego turned into just winning. You know what I mean? But now the ego isn't winning. The ego is, can I make you look stupid for 15 seconds and then put you in a montage? And that's it. That's the fucking ego. And so the game is stagnant. And yeah, the Hive doesn't help with making the game an esport. I never really saw that as an issue. I saw that as like an inconvenience at fucking most, you know. But it's not like they're trying to shut down our streams or anything. Like, they're not really being as intrusive as Nintendo was to Melee. Learn what I can while they're talking. Yeah, I'm trying to like cram as much information as I can, so people who don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about, like, kind of understand. But it's just like, yeah, like the community, like, the game is a masterpiece. I love it. I love Minecraft Bedrock Edition because of its simplicity, and because of the simplicity, you can do a lot more with it. You know what I mean? But the people don't really feel the same, and that's fine. The idea behind me making a tutorial for how to play that fucking game was to bring in people who did give a shit, and bring in people who actually, like, you know, found the nuances of everything quite neat. And those people would be carrying the meta, those nerds. And so the people who were like, the people who really I don't really want in the comm wouldn't give a shit. You're back from round 3. That's crazy. But like, the people who don't really care about the game will leave, and the people who do will stay, and the game will evolve, and that's fine. It might not be the same scene that we're used to. It might not be as intimate. The whole reason why like scrims like survive is because it's intimate. It's friend based, you know, blah blah blah. It's very clicky. It's very clicky. And it can still be that way. Like, Shrine, for example, was kind of a beta test of that. You know, back when people like back when like the development of, you know, being able to queue into a scrim without a preformed team was a thing, and that allowed really, really shitty people to queue with really, really good people, and then made the experience worse for everyone. You know, when Shrine was a thing, and there was that kind of like, you know, little Discord of people who knew what they were doing and could keep it, you know, in the family per se. When that was the thing, that was like a beta test version of that. Yes, it was this segregated, like, you know, invite only, you can't be a part of the club fucking bullshit because it's Minecraft, and obviously they treat it like that. But it's not like that environment doesn't, like, it's not like that environment can't exist with a lot of new people who were also good at the game. Like, you can still have friend groups. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is like new gens, old gens. Like, if you were here longer, you are friends with more people than if you were here newer. Unless you are a new gen who is really, really good and also can socialize well. Because if you have no social mobility in the community, you will not learn a shit. You will not learn a damn thing scrimming. Because you will only be paired up with people who are bad at the game because those people can't socialize. A lot of fucking things. And so the comm is fundamentally flawed. And the tutorial was meant to help with that by bringing in essentially a new community to wipe out the old community. I've always said that if you took the scrim comm, the community at large, and nuked it, and other people found the game would thrive way more than it is right now. But you can't just do that. It would rebuild better. That's what I'm saying. It would rebuild better. But like, you can't just really do that. But the tutorial is meant to like help with that. It's not he. It's currently getting nuclear concurrence in Asia during down. That's kind of fucked up. Dude, no, but I do have this like I'm not ever abandoning this fucking game. When I do procure the funds and the notoriety, and when I do eventually become like essentially a fucking Ludwig, you kill yourself, dude. It's either they or she. That's fine. Just don't be fucking like, don't be an idiot about it. But like, fucking, what's it called? Like, when I have the funds, I want to give back to this game, and be able to host like IRL tournaments and see what this game could really become and fund it like an esports. But until then, I let that shit rot. I leave it behind. I watch from afar. I ask some people who are in the comm, like, yo, how are things going? And they're like, shit, like usual. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I watch from afar and it rots, and that's fine. And so when I do give back, it will be to a community of people who have never heard of this game, who have not seen Minecraft in this light. It's all a fucking joke to them. and they see that in this, there isn't a fucking joke. It's a fucking esport. It's a team-based esport with strategy, with economy, with PvP. With one player on each team having access to long range at a cost of money. And you can't lose that bow. If you die with that bow in mid, someone else has that bow and you have lost it and give it to like, there's so many aspects of this game that I find just really, really cool. It's kind of like it functions kind of like a MOBA. But there's also like it's like hand to hand. Like you can't just like all these fucking things and like block mechanics and it's a great fucking game. But the people who currently play it just don't feel the same. So anyway, producing. Fucking, do I plan on making a video? I've always planned on making a video. If the tutorial were to have come out, what I would have done after that was make more content about Minecraft esports to bring it to light to more people. Content such as making like documentaries about like certain players, things like that, which would be questionable because people have fucking egos and they want to be the player known as the legend. But like things like that and like all of the storylines that have happened way before, like fucking when Valor bias and you know and how inertia came to be, how scrims came to be, like all together, all the little storylines that you know interwove, all of the accusations, the scandals, you know, the birth of like NA Prac and like all of these. History of High Scrims is coming on in 3 weeks. Shanky. It might not be that well received. Frankly. Only because you have to edit it a very specific way for it to be engaging to the average person and not cringe. And not cringe. If you have SKSZ bros on the team and if he is editing, it will be cringe, and I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's very hard to capture the magic of scrims and make it not cringe. He's not editing, but he's on the team, and I hate that. He's just a writer. He's a writer? God damn it. Okay, I'm got a third-party editor director. Who is the fucking third party? Shanky. Who is the third party? I think it's a fucking important question to ask. Some randoms from Ranked Bed. I don't know how I feel about that. Because I feel like someone who's directing and editing two very big parts of production, someone who's doing both of those things, is from a different scene. Sure, they might be objective, but I feel like it would take just a little bit of bias to capture the magic of it, really. Because that's what's important, is you want to translate that feeling. You know? Like, just how cool it felt to be a part of a big cultural moment in the community. To be able to properly translate that. Delta's there? Oh, it's fucked. Day's there? Alright, cool. I mean, like, that's the thing. The problem, as well as I say, like, like, it's probably going to be, like, well documented. There's probably going to be a lot of cool things there. My issue is people in the community don't know how to edit for the average person. A. B. People in the community don't know how to write in a way that's not cringy. And C. Delta is the most biased motherfucker I've met in my fucking life. Oh my god. You know what I mean? It's just like, holy shit. Okay, so I need to put this over here. Fraud by Delta the Idiot is wild. I have that with Asia. I don't know how the rest of it went. Yeah, it's... So that's how I know it's not going to turn out well. There's no QC. There's no quality control. There's no one on the team unless that person from Ranked Bed has like edited professionally or like knows how to make a good fucking video and knows how to write a coherent story and an entertaining story and a captivating story to the average person who is not in the scene, who is the target demo for this video. It will not be received well. It won't be received well by the people in the community, and it won't be received well by the people outside of it. And that's just that. So if you're going to do something like that, be careful. And if you're going to do something like that, if I have the time, I'll do a better one. I'll just do it better. You know what I mean? And that is ego. I am egotistical, right? Because I know that I can edit. I can write all right. You know what I mean? Like, I've worked on, like, animations with people, like, writing-wise. I've edited things that aren't Minecraft. I've edited before and after Minecraft. You don't think I can do better than you? Shanky? Yes, I can. Actually. Yes, I can. I can. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, I can. Actually. I can write better than you. I can edit better than you. I can mix better than you. I possess the ability. I've worked on it longer. I've worked on it harder. I've learned more about the specific craft of putting together a good fucking video outside of Minecraft. And I can apply that to Minecraft. I'm good at translating skills across genres. I can do it better than you. This shit is so cooked with this opening. That's not a good sign! It's not a good sign at all, really. Once upon a time. Yeah, no, we're fucked. You said the phrase once upon a fucking time. It's over. It is over. What the why do you. That shit was written by Delta. Okay, let me read this for real, though. Let me give it a chance. Let me give it a chance. Like, you can lean into cliches, that's fine. But when your first fucking line is the cliche, I'm clicking off. Once upon a time in the server of the Hive, okay, a new chapter was about to unfold in the competitive landscape of Treasure Wars. What is Treasure Wars? What is the Hive? Unbeknownst to the actual players, the heart of competition was being in an... That's not correct. Was in an online realm known as the Club of Legends. That's a shit way to introduce the Club of Legends. Founded by the visionary IVAX. This Discord server was the first of its kind, dedicated solely to competitive gaming, uniting passionate... That's just not true. Uniting passionate players eager to showcase their skills. That had to have been written by either Delta or SKSZ Bros. One of those two. Because I know that Minecraft heads, besides SK is like autistic, but like he's not good at what he does. He's like a weird autistic. I don't know. But fucking, it was SK, like his edit history. That sounds like him. But like Minecraft heads, dude, like the way, whenever they try to do anything remotely dramatic, they always over dramatize it. They always over fucking do it. They lean way too into the tropes because they think it's funny. And, you know, they fucking hit you with the once upon a time. Fuck you mean once upon a fucking time? I don't give a shit. Dude. Like, if you open with, like, da-da-da-da-da, and so the Club of Legends was born. Like, for a YouTube video, why should I give a shit about the Club of Legends, about the Hive, about this game? What is this game? What are we spectating? What are we getting ourselves into? What are we talking about? Right? If you open with a paragraph of a bunch of things that nobody fucking knows about, you decrease interest. It's not intriguing. You're just saying a paragraph. That's what you're saying? Yeah, so that's why I'm saying the video will not be good. It just won't be. To do history half, to do history half. No, not really. I mean, you can gloss over it. You can gloss over it. There is a way you can introduce that concept. You know? I think to do a history of Hive scrims, you'd have to not necessarily do a history of Minecraft in the competitive field, but gloss over it. gloss over the fact that Minecraft as an esport is an idea that has been thrown around for years. ESL has invested in the concept and failed. There have been numerous attempts to recreate some kind of esport and they have failed. Why is this one different? What is so special about this specific one? Why should the average fucking Joe who has only seen competitive Minecraft through the lens of TikTok clips, which are all jokes, why should that person give a shit about this? And if you can't answer that question, the video will suck. The video will suck. Actually suck. And if that's the writing, I can't even imagine the editing. Dude. It'll just be over-edited garbage. No offense to the RBW. He doesn't know what he's getting himself into. He doesn't know the comm. That's fine. You can hire a third-party editor. I don't think he should be directing. But, you can hire a third-party editor if you have control over the story. But it'll just be over-edited garbage. The whole reason why I say editing is such a big job is because the edit dictates the fucking story. And it also has to be built on top of a decent story. If the story you're building on is shit, the edit will be okay at best because you will spend most of your time rearranging the story in the edit to be more enticing. And if you're working with shit, you will not yield that good result comparative to if you had just done it right the first time. The video will suck. I think the video is going to suck. Candidly, I think it's going to suck. Literally suck. That is my opinion. Not just, it won't perform well. No, I think it'll suck, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you don't know how to make a topic be interesting to the average person, it will be shit for both parties. Because the scrimcom will feel like they're being babied, and the target demo won't know what the fuck is going on and just simply won't give a shit. It'll fail. It'll get 400 views at most, and it'll fail. And if it does well, if they manage to make a captivating video that entices fucking Intel edits to come over and start scrimming on the Hive and this new influx of Java, if that happens, shit, that's crazy. I was just wrong. But as it stands right now, I feel like it'll suck. That would be insane. That was my goal. That was what I was gonna do. Is introduce the concept of this game to people who probably haven't even played Minecraft before. General audience. Maybe mass appeal is a bit much of a term, but that's kind of what it was. And if you can't at least be enticing to a Java player, you're not gonna make a good fucking video. The amount of Java players who I have lore dumped to, but I don't do the rest. Honestly, fucking dude, shoot. I might end stream soon. By the way, this might just be the outro to the stream. Just me talking about scrims. But shoot, honestly, paste that shit. I'm trying to see what's happening. I'm trying to see what's going on. And Tyler's written by SK. Oh boy, oh fucking boy, can't wait. Can't fucking wait. Last time I watched an SK video, SK, if you ever see this VOD, I'm sorry, but it was written so dramatized and tropey and generic, and it was droning on. Da 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 da. It was the most fun stream, probably because I was yelling for most of it. But SK is he's very tropey, and I understand his thought process. I know how he thinks, because I don't think the same way, but my brain understands how he can come to the conclusions that he comes to. Because it's only really surface level information that he's digesting about what he interprets as good writing, and so therefore his surface level interpretation of good writing is then regurgitated onto a piece of paper, and then you get the phrase "once upon a fucking time." That's the problem. He watched Shrek and decided to write a video. Okay, no, that was a joke. But alright. The fucking castle far, far away type beat. Dude. Give me your money El Senor Hormiga, you gave me your fucking money, chef. You give me your fucking money, chef. Be a member, donate, even join the Discord. That's free. Like the stream, that's free. I'm not even fucking producing anymore at this point. I'm talking about Minecraft Bedrock Edition. That's getting clipped. Like, okay, that... like, tell me I'm wrong, though. Tell me I'm wrong, though. Like, in a castle far, far away. Like, that's how his fucking shit feels. Candidly. That's how it feels. Oh, my God. Okay, no, but you have to paste the rest. Discord bros forever. Honestly, good people if you do... I'm saying... The Discord is pretty cool. There's some pretty cool people in there. I love talking to Ardbay. She's so fun. You know what I mean? I wish you were. I wish I wasn't too. Shanky, oh my God. I wish SK could carry the fucking torch. But like the reason why I'm so ego about like, oh, I have to be the one to do this and that and this and that. You pasted the rest in the doc link. Scroll up. The link didn't show up. You can't paste links in chat. I thought you were just gonna like paste a paragraph or something. But like the reason why I'm so ego about like, oh, I have to be the one to carry the torch is because in my anecdotal experience, which I've had years of, in my anecdotal experience, everyone fucking else can't. Simply cannot for some reason. I don't know why. Paste it bit by bit? Yeah, don't paste all of it bit by bit, but you know, paste some bits. I thought you know, just fucking show me like, you know, like the next paragraph. What's the I don't fucking know the character limit. Find out. I'm saying, you gotta fucking, I don't know. You gotta learn the hard way. Piglet's big game. This paragraph would be longer than a Bible. My Scrim tutorial is longer than a fucking Bible. That shit is long. Get on the application Roblox. I was gonna do something after the stream with a human being, so I might not be able to. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me, Shanky. I have to read this. All right. And then he immediately says, the story begins. My fucking God, dude, I'm gonna kill myself. The story begins on October 3rd, 2019, the date of the inaugural Hive tournament. What is the inaugural Hive? Okay, whatever. 8 daring participants, including the likes of names who the average person doesn't fucking know, gathered to partake in the Solo Treasure Wars Showdown. A game that nobody still know. This is minute 1 into the video, and nothing has been explained. Not like it needs to be necessarily explained, like bit by bit. Like this is the Hive, this is Treasure Wars, this is Sinzel, this is Tick. Like you don't necessarily have to do that, but this is the other extreme where you're just regurgitating everything. The stakes were high, and the atmosphere electric. Was it? As the battles raged on, the fucking Christ, strategy and teamwork took center stage, culminating in IVAC's seizing victory and becoming the first championship of the modern Hive tournament. So TLDR, there was a game people played, and there was a Discord server. They played this game, and someone won. That's all he fucking said. However, not everything went smoothly. Among the spectator lurked 2 young troublemakers, Delta D80 and Lolriz. That's not spelled right, is it? Wasn't Lolriz with an S, or is that a different human being altogether? Whose mischievous antics was set the stage for monumental events in the future. What does that fucking mean? Little did anyone know they would play pivotal roles in shaping the competitive scene. He spelled Lolriz with a Z? Fucking idiot. Like, he's just, like, again, like, this is so, the amount, this is a Shrek movie. This is the intro to Shrek, the movie. With the success of the first tournament, excitement blossomed. You can stop pacing now. Excitement blossomed, leading to 7 more tournaments in rapid succession. Tournaments of what? You have something to play what the fucking game was. What atmosphere? It was in a fucking VC. As reigning champion Ivak was DQ'd from participating further. Why? for paving the way for new contenders. After intense battles, the grand finale featured a breathtaking showdown between the top players, with a who's Big Tiny emerging victorious and claiming the title of the greatest Treasure Wars player of that era. It gets worse. Oh, I can believe it. Oh, I can fucking believe it. Dude, okay. If you take away all of the fancy, tropey, fucking buzzwords, all that is being said is there is a Discord server. There are people in it. They played a game. Someone won that game. They played another game. Someone else won that game. What is the game? Why are these people important? Why is this server important? Why is this era important? What era are we in? What is any of... Like, he's just saying words. That's the thing. He's just saying... This video is gonna suck. I can't wait for it to come out. I can't wait for it to come out. I can't wait to see it. I want to see it so bad, actually. Look at this dude. Oh, fucking... Yo, story of Hive, try not to laugh challenge. Fucking... Oh. Oh my god. I'm gonna send it to you? Yeah, please. Please. Oh my god. Alright, I wanna narrate it. I wanna fucking narrate it in VC or something. Okay. Fucking that being said, really quickly before I end stream, I wanna leave it off on a chill beat that I made off stream, because I do those all the time. And so those who are lurking, who didn't understand a word that I said, you can come back. And those who left, god fucking damn it, they left. I can't even speak to them. But yeah, hell yeah, music. So this sample was from a game that was blowing up on Twitter called Piglet's Big Game, because it was essentially a horror game. Not like it was meant to be, you know, for some cartoon, but it was a horror. I say some cartoon, but it was fucking, you know. We've been talking for an hour? Yeah, that's the average fembread stream. But it was like they used the same like sound library as Silent Hill, which is really cool. And some other fucking games, things scalped to hell and back. Yeah, it's being scalped like crazy because Twitter's like blowing it. Now it's fucking super expensive, and so like if you want to actually own a copy, like you're fucked. Which I hate that part of the culture, but I do like that something like this is being appreciated. But I was scrolling and I'm like, wow, this sample is really cool. It's like, damn, that sounds sick, actually. I can make a beat out of that. And so make a beat out of that, I did. And I put Yeet vocals over it. And you will now get to listen to it for your listening pleasure for the last 2 minutes and 35 seconds of the stream. You know what I mean? Oh wait, the vocals aren't on.
I made it set up, they put them back on them charts. Hit number one for the month, yeah. Take the motherfucking middle. Yeah, I'm cracking them gears. Yeah, I pull it to London with Shanks on me, bitch, I'm stabbing in the ears. Fuck what you saying, little bitch, I'ma do all this shit, bitch, I done it for years. Them drugs is killing them, drugs is killing them, drugs is killing them. The mob is killing them, mob is killing them, mob is killing them, killing them. Them guns is killing them, guns is killing them, guns go shoot, don't killing them. Amphetamines killing them, amphetamines killing them, yelling them, motherfuckers billing them. I'm drinking that dirty, that murdy, that cup, that boy, that motherfucking what? We come from that dirty, we drinking that dirty, we come from that dirty stuff.
Fire, fire, fire. And I think that's a good note to end the stream on. Now, if you made it this fucking far into the rant, I applaud you. You are a legend. I will say, though, that my average stream viewership did severely dip during that rant. Which is why I don't do those. I mean, for the real heads out there who like fembread streams, like, you know, you stick around because you like hearing this shit. But for everyone else who just, you know, likes the music, not exactly your cup of tea, which is fine. You know what I mean? I'm for all the people. Da, 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 da. But yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord already, you should do so. But I'd imagine everyone here already is in that. And if you haven't liked the stream for some reason, you should like the stream. Not the heart button, I mean the actual like fucking button. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope to sound like a girl soon. So bye-bye.